To solve this inequality and write my answer in interval notation, one thing you could do is, since you have a positive 7 here, you could subtract 7 on both sides of the inequality. Because 7 subtract 7 is 0, you'd have 0 subtract 3x, but we tend not to write the 0. Copying the greater than symbol, on the right hand side you have 1 subtract 7, which is negative 6. Because the negative 3 is being multiplied by the x, the inverse of this would be to divide both sides by the negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is 1, so you're left with 1 times x on the left-hand side, which you can just write x. Remember that whenever you multiply or divide by a negative with an inequality, you need to switch the symbol. On the right-hand side, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and 6 divided by 3 is 2, so you end up getting x is less than 2 is the solution to the inequality, but we are to write our answer in interval notation. So x being less than 2 means all numbers to the left of 2 on the real number line, but not including the 2. In interval notation, we write this by saying numbers infinitely far to the left go to infinity, but you think of that in the negative direction, so we think of that as negative infinity, comma, all the way up to the number 2. You never include negative infinity or positive infinity. You indicate this by using a parenthesis, and then since x cannot be equal to 2, there is no equal symbol here, you use a parenthesis rather than a bracket. So this would be my solution in interval notation.